Spiky Bits.
What's up there, hobby maniacs? This is Snare Cat. We're in the back door of the convoy, coming to you live from the Cat Command Center. How's everybody doing out there? Come back. What's going on, y'all? See everybody in chat. Bumping docks.
East Coast calling West Coast.
Yeah, this is East Coast. Come back.
I'm here, 10-4, buddy. Coast Commander's ready to engage. How's it going, brother?
Yo, I just want you to know that I saw your stream earlier. I went ahead and shaved.
Maybe you should mute the stream so we can't all hear you.
Well, see, here's the thing. You're not supposed to hear that.
Well, just mute it so no one will hear it.
There it is.
Good job. Technical difficulties always on the Long War.
Never, not even once. Not even once.
We have never successfully streamed and not had technical difficulties.
I think you're 100% right. And that's like, it don't get no higher than that.
It does not get
It does not get no higher than that. Oh my gosh. Yo, so I shaved because, you know, I wanted to have solidarity with you because we're pretty much the same person now.
Did you actually shave?
No, I didn't.
Real quick.
Not even a little bit. What's up, man?
Chris and Kong, thank you for the donation. So what we're about to do, guys, we're about to do a Long War convoy. We're going to bump docks, transfer the load. We're going to keep this convoy going from Slow Fuse Gaming in the front door to the rocking chair in my position to the back door with Robbie B on this Tuesday night. Robbie B and chill. Show him that love. We're going to host, wait for the host to go through, then raid his ass, drop nothing but scary terries all over his face. Let's shit in the cereal. Let's shit in the cereal of that stream, guys. And stay tuned, because I'm gonna stay on just for a few seconds so that I can make sure this transfer happens without a hitch.
You heard it, guys. We got some viewers in here too. We got our cats ready. Hey, Gregio. What's up, man? Hood's good. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Drago, what's up? Hey, Max.
All day, every day.
There it is. Bumping
the load
docks.
has been transferred.
That's right. Boom. So you like my new look? I'm a airboat captain.
You look like a Coast Commander to me.
Heck yeah. That's what we do. That's what we do here. What's going on, everybody? If you don't know who I am, I'm Robbie B. We're going to do some Robbie B and chill tonight here on Spiky Bits TV. Got a lot going on. Got some free giveaways to throw at y'all tonight. I know Kenny was good to you, so we have a few things here too. What's going on, Viking Teabagger?
Oh, look at the scary Terry attack.
Everywhere. They're all up in here.
What's that mean?
I'm super excited to see what you do tonight, so I'm going to jump in this chat. Love you, homie.
I'm going to need y'all to pull that over to the side of the road. We're going to need to check your license. We're going to need to, just pull over to the side of the road, please.
Some hugs and handies.
So we just exhausted all of our trucker lingo again.
I pretty much we got nothing. Who is
Oh,
that?
this
Is
is
that
Smokey.
Jason?
You need to be pulling it over there, boys. you need to cut this chatter. We're going to look through that load right there.
We didn't put a lock on that back door.
We did not. We never locked the back door up around here.
Just wide open.
Just
Come on
gaping.
through.
Just gaping wide open.
Just gaping wide open. Just a little gentle back pressure on the back door. That's all you need. That's all you
Hell
need.
yeah.
I have seen this movie. I know how it ends.
Terribly. I've seen enough Law and Order to know what's coming next.
It ends amazingly. Well, I'm gonna jump out of here. It's Slow Fuse Gaming, Spiky Bits TV, Audi 5000.
All right, later, Kenny. See you, Jason. I don't know if you saw that painted miniature Jason Craze had in
What's that mean?
the work in progress gallery. But it was all right. It was a solid base coat. I feel like Kenny nailed that one on the head.
I'm doing my part.
What's going on, everybody?
I'm doing my
my part too.
We got all sorts of new followers tonight. Notorious Cheddar, Year of the Shorty, Like a Hoss, Silver Lithium, The Joker.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my
All
part.
sorts of folks coming in.
I'm doing my part too.
Got Rogue Baer coming over, pull you over. Oh man, so tonight is Robbie B and Chill. We'll be going for about an hour and a half till into the wee hours of the morning. If you're some of our European time traveler friends in the future,
I'm
or
doing my
our
part.
I'm
Australians,
doing my part.
I'm doing my part too.
thanks for staying up with us. I know it's late. Psycho Commander. All sorts of new folks in here tonight. Slide this over so I can read this a little better. Cyclone 43. All right, so here's the deal. We got Robbie B and Chill tonight. We're gonna do a little bit of hobbying over here, a little bit of talking, a little bit of chit, a little bit of chat. Tonight we have some free catnap giveaways. That's our show currency. All y'all folks that just followed us, well, you got some free catnaps. We also have the new Bits for the Bits Guy giveaway. Every 3,000 cheers per show triggers a Bits Bag giveaway, and I'm pretty sure everything's working mostly okay and or correctly this evening. I'm hoping. Famous last words, right? Now, a little bit later in the show before we get off here, we're gonna do a very special episode of Blossom tonight. We're gonna do a big
PC load letter? What does that mean?
Big Boss Banger, Renegade Knight, and 40K Frog. Thank you for the follows.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part too.
Cat for the Cat channel. Thanks, Tim. We'll do some shout outs here. But later in the show, we're going to do a big catnap giveaway
I'm doing my part.
for
I'm
this
doing my
right
part.
here.
I'm doing my part too.
Oh man, so many folks coming in. Thank y'all so much for the follows. We have a few of our very own dice bags, and we're going to kick off tonight by throwing these out there in a catnap giveaway. This is the big fatty sack. You can put mostly all of your things in here. And what's inside of it? I wonder what's inside here. Oh, it's gonna come with a bits bag too. Hey, look at that, how convenient. So save up your catnaps, that's gonna be a good one tonight for all you folks. And we have a couple of little Cromlech
I'm doing my
giveaways as
part.
well.
I'm doing my part.
What's up, Mr.
I'm
Scorpion?
doing my part too.
4 a.m. Bilbo Swaggins, you are definitely in the future. You know, all the way around the world.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part too.
Oh man, so many folks coming through. It's so awesome. Lewis, thank you for the follow. Casualty Boy, thank you for the follow as well. Big Boss Banger. Oh, thank you guys so much. So many new folks today. It's awesome. So what we're working on today, go over here. What we're working on today is the Sicaran battle tank, of course. The battle tank of battle tanks. Oh yeah, we got a fat sack. The lettering is orange. Oh, here, let me show you guys real quick. That camera, the face cam isn't so good. So here it is. You see it's all orange. It's really nice. It's worth at least $1, maybe $2. All the way for Wales. There you go. Definitely in the future. This is a pretty sweet dice bag. Somebody's gonna take this one home tonight. And then we got
On moviepoopshoot.com, did you say Jay and Silent Bob are quote fucking clown shoes?
Yeah.
Really?
Tim the Gray. Thank you for that donation. Appreciate it, bud. Let's see if the counter
3,
updates.
2, 1.
Is this a 5 o'clock free crack giveaway?
JP Gray's wife Liz. Alligators, yar. Alright, here's another little giveaway we're doing tonight too. Does what come with a free bag of bits, D-Dag? This is the Cromlech Sentry turret. Pretty neat little. Oh, is it not updating again? We didn't go live, JP Gray. We should have gone live with it. It's not updating. It updates locally. Oh no, there it is. It did it. It's just a little behind. Alright, so it's a little slow. But it's doing it. It's doing it! It's doing it! So good. Yeah, the bits bag. It does. It comes with a 1/4 pound fat sack in it too. That's going to be later on this evening before we get off here. But another little giveaway we're doing, a little catnap giveaway at some point during the show. We're going to do the Cromlech Sentry Turret. This is a pretty neat little thing, and it conveniently fits into the Rhino, right? So they figured this out. This little piece right here, this fits into the back of the Rhino Razorback, but it also fits into here. And it's got all these little legs and stuff. And then it has every little weapon imaginable. It's got las cannons, it's got heavy bolters. Now normally they're sold in a set. Like if you bought the turret, you get like a heavy bolter or whatever. Or like the assault cannons. But this has one of everything. They sent it to me to take a look at, so I cut my video and I was like, you know what? Let's just do a little raffle for it on the stream. It'll be sweet. Dag. Yeah, it definitely comes. Get a little fat sack with the bag. Fruity Scone checking in from Nottingham. All right, that's what's up. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for staying up with us. I like that your face goes where the top donator when you switch. It looks like the top donator wins a Rob. You do not win a Rob. I can't leave this chair. I'm not allowed to leave this chair. I have to stay in the chair. I tried to get up once, and then my cats yelled at me. They're like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Dorn, we will have some sort of pre-sale on all those new Long War dice coming up soon. We're getting the bags in for them, but we will have those up for sale hopefully by the end of the month, maybe into March. I'm not sure yet. Just kind of waiting on everything to come in, and then we'll take some pictures and such. Guy from Nottingham is probably your personal GW spy. That's fine. Whatever. Literally, Games Workshop knows exactly where to find me, and it has my number at all times. Please give me a call at your earliest convenience. Bilbo Swaggins is here too. Yeah, dog. Pevlo. Double Deuce. I don't know if Road 428's in here. Hopefully. Baby. Who else is in here? Year the Shorty. 4 Gen Z. There he is. Time Travelers Unite. Yelta. Max. Can't go back any further. I cannot go back further. Orc Pride. Tim the Great, of course. You don't want to win a Rob. That gluten-free diet will kill your grocery. Yeah, it really will. $8 for a loaf of bread? You don't want that lifestyle, trust me. Gluten-free food is more fattening because it has to taste better, because it traditionally tastes like poop. That's how I know I'm eating the wrong stuff. If it tastes good, I'm not allowed to have it, even if it's gluten-free. I was like, this tastes too good. I can't have this. Can't have that. Gregio, thanks for the cheer if I didn't shout you out there. Sorry, bud. I think the cheer is updating. Yep. All right. Clearly nothing's going to go wrong tonight then. All right, so this is going to be one of our giveaways. Little turret thingy.
What does that mean?
Ilian Crusader, thank you for the follow. And some dope wind markers too. Oh, you can't see that. It's terrible. But these are really neat. They're little wind markers. You can put them around your miniatures so you can keep track instead of having to move the miniature and then move the marker. You just put them on like their heads and stuff. Yo, Warboy, chicken wings are legit. There's this place here called Zaxby's. Amazeballs. I love that place. Of course, they always try to give me garlic toast, and I'm like, I can't eat that. You can have it back. Oh, Liz, y'all serious, Gucci? Got that almond flour? What about that tapioca? You know, how's your tapioca game? Or Pride says, oh hey, I found the keyword for the water bottle with the bent neck wash bottle on Amazon. Just ordered 2. Oh, you can buy them separately. That's cool. I always call them gooseneck. I don't know, but that makes sense. Yeah, Zaxby's is deep. Oh, real. Love that place. We're gonna get to some gallery action too at some point, so make sure you hit !gallery. I know there was a bunch in there from Kenny's stream. But hit exclamation point gallery and throw your stuff in there. But we'll take a look at it here in a little while, at some point in the stream. Let's do some painting and stuff. Now, here's don't talk about Zaxby's. What's wrong with Zaxby's, bro? Bro. Kenny just told all this. I'm still in Kenny's raid. Or I'm still in Kenny's stream. He's like, hey. Oh, y'all got tapioca flour? That's what's up. Y'all super Gucci. Nah, Zaxby's is cool. I can eat there. Well, I mean, I just have to be careful what I eat. So here's the Sicaran. Oh, I love gluten-free pizza.
Load letter. What does that mean?
What's up, big baby? Thank you for the follow. So here's our Sicaran. I did a little work off stream just to catch you up. I didn't like how the metals looked, so I went back. Y'all see this? Is this light enough? My camera controls are being super finicky, so I'm not sure this picture is good. I think it's good. It looks good on my iPad. So you see the shiny parts on the steel here? I actually went back and sponged on some of this fantastic aluminum airbrush paint because I really wanted those metals to pop because they're metal, right? So they should pop a little bit more, metal on metal. I didn't do it on the treads because I didn't want it to get too crazy, but you kind of get what I'm going with there. Get in the cat cradle here. Boop. But that's kind of where we're at on that. Now, the last step we did was sponge on some of this Fire Dragon Bright for our last step. Now, I'm gonna take a little crazy. I'm gonna get a little crazy right now. Oh, I can't. So many things in the way. Okay, there we go. Good now. Blood Angels. Spaz, this is we're calling it a relic. It's gonna actually be part of a White Scars army, but I wanted it to look different enough that it's a little rich on the picture because the camera's a little out of whack. It's a little bit more orangey. So it's gonna be kind of hard to tell what it is, and it's dirty. We've been dirtying it up with a lot of sponge work. We did the brown on the treads, and then we went back and sponged in silvers and blacks to kind of cut it back instead of spending all that time getting in there and base coating all the silvers. We just hit it with a brown airbrush coat. We did the same thing, like browns all around it and everything. Firebrush, yeah, I used the HPCS. Oh, actually, yeah, let's talk about that for a minute. So if you're watching last Monday night, we had a huge problem with our current HPCS, and I had to switch to my backup, which wasn't a big deal because sometimes it's good to have a backup airbrush, right? So here's my Iwata, my HPCS. This is the Eclipse. Great airbrush. Let me get my small part spin out here. Okay, so here was the deal. We were having this issue where when we pushed down, it was literally shooting the trigger out, and I was like, well, that's not good. And then what happened was it wasn't getting air up through here. Like we determined, we did a flow chart of problem solving. We got to the point where we figured out the air wasn't getting through here, and I'm like, well, that's enclosed, I can't get to it. So I left it soaking overnight. We ended up cleaning it out. It was good to go. Then we started using it and it started getting all cloggy, and I was like, well, I didn't clean this part because this part was soaked, right? So it was like a big catch-22 of cleaning half and then cleaning half again because we just kind of leave it in a little shot glass. I basically disassembled it, dropped it in a shot glass, right? So then what happened was I was like, all right, so I'm going to soak this. So this has been soaking since last night, all of this area right here. Then I just went through a little while off stream and I pulled out all my parts. And I was like, you know what? We're just going to make this work. This is silly. This is a great piece of equipment in really good condition. There's no reason it should be messing up. Now, normally this, you should be able to hand crank that. But we're just going to use this a little bit. I don't know why it got so tight. Yeah, it's pretty much been a frustrating tutorial of cleaning your airbrush. I assure you this works, but we're not going to turn it on. I actually went back and I airbrushed I airbrushed all the browns around the bottom here because I forgot and I noticed it. So I actually airbrushed all the brown around there. So I assure you the airbrush is working. So then I pulled all this off, right? And I looked through this like I normally do, like just kind of look through the pinhole. Okay, can see light. I know it's clear at this point. But a little while ago it wasn't, and I was like, man, this is really pissing me off. So I grabbed my dowel and I tried popping this piece out right here, which it's still not popping out, still not coming out. That's just a whole nother thing I'm gonna have to deal with. But then I remembered this piece comes out. I was like, oh well, let's check that. So I grabbed my needle nose and I pulled that off very carefully because the bottom of that brass fitting is right there. That's that piece right there. Push through. You want to be a little careful with that, right? And then I looked down in here, and down in here was terrible. There was all sorts of paint gunk down in there, and I think that's where the issue was. So I cleaned all that out. I got that all, I grabbed my little plastic bristle brush, went in there, went to town, scrubbing, scraping, scrubbing, scraping, scrubbing, scraping, boom, right? And got that all cleaned out, then put it all back together, and it worked. So, moral of the story is, sometimes you just need a good, thorough soaking of all the affected areas. And for y'all new to the stream tonight, the easiest way to do that a lot of times is to take your affected areas, whether it's your top, put all this into a little shot glass with some water and a little bit of cleaner. I like this particular airbrush cleaner by Vallejo, but sometimes I favor the 10x ultra concentrated Grex stuff as well. Kind of bought a bottle of each. Try it out. Both pretty much work the same in my opinion. Just remember that other one is concentrated, so you don't need to use nearly as much as you normally would. Now remember, this piece right here should only be hand tightened. Just like that. That's good to go. I don't need to grab that wrench and put it back in there. Go. And I'm just going to assemble this up and set it off to the side. But I just wanted to show you that we got this. It's got our quick release on it. It's all ready to go for next time we're going to airbrush, which may be Friday's stream. Gothmog says, it looks like the rules for the Visarch, the Yvrain, and the Incarnate have been leaked or spotted, which doesn't surprise me. Pretty much, I downloaded a copy of the book already. I just trying to not put out all the stuff. Oh yeah, you definitely got to lube the trigger and needle. Put some lube down in there. You can put a little bit of lube on the needle. When you slide it in, it'll kind of distribute itself all the way through. It comes with a little tube of like this, it's called like super lube. It's like blue stuff. Great. Love that. Use that. You can use hops number 9. A little CLP. Great stuff there. Quaza9675 says, always completely break down the Eclipse. Yeah, no, that's a great idea. Absin, the 624, having same problem with my HP. Cleaned the whole tip like you just showed, disassembled and cleaned the valve. Still barely spitting air. So is it, are there bubbles coming out, or it's just air not getting through it? If it's air not getting through it, if you're not getting air up through this section here, soak this half, right? Get down in here and make sure this whole trigger area assembly where this depresses the button to release the air, make sure you clean all that. You get all that like super hosed down and everything. Pull all these parts out. Here, I'll just show you. So this is the other thing we did the other night. Pull your needle out. Unhook your tension thingy. Well, pull off your needle chuck. Unhook your tension thingy, right? Pull that out. Your spring will come out, and this piece will come out. Now, you want to be very careful with your spring. I would never really put this in any solvents or anything like that. I would treat this, I would probably just clean this with water and put it off to the side, to be honest. Then when you get down in here, that part right there, it's in camera, where that interface is, can you also try to get the light on it? Right there, that part, that's where you need to hit it. Get this gooseneck, if you got one, right? Get this in there and just hose it down. Just be like, blam. If you got some of those plastic bristle brushes, try to get in there and clean that out. That's what it should look like. You should be able to see straight down into it. You should see all those washers and all those things. At first, we couldn't see any of that. There was some sort of gunk or crap, or I don't even know what was in there, but it was
PC
terrible.
road letter? What does that mean?
Rackus, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Oh, Mystic Scorpion, you cheered? I totally missed it, bro. Thank you, dog. Yep, looks like everything's updating okay. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Alright. We'll just get this put back together. It should be easy. I might be able to actually put this down. Do this first. You can just kind of set it. Oops. You can just kind of set it down straight into the recess where it has to go. Because I mean, this literally, look how big this is. Like, that is a big piece. That goes almost all the way down. So all of that has to be cleaned. If you're having issues, you've got about a 1/4 inch of material that's like clogging or just kind of gunky. That you want to make sure you clean out pretty. See right there? That is flat against this inside piece here. So that has hit there and gone down in. Oh yeah, Badger's pretty good stuff too. Abs, if that area is totally cleaned, I don't know what to tell you. That I would just let everything soak and give it a nice thorough cleaning, and just try to diagnose it doing some Google searches based on, you know, if you're seeing sputtering water, if you're seeing air leaks, all that sort of thing. That's kind of where I would go. Did it not get down in there? Oh, I didn't put the spring on. And y'all tell me that. Gotta have the spring. There we go. How to assemble and reassemble your airbrush 100 billion times. I don't know about isopropyl alcohol. It's technically a solvent. Doesn't seem like a good thing. Just off the cuff. Not sure I would do that personally. Alright, so there we go. Let's get to some real actual painting. Make sure to throw in some pictures over on the work in progress gallery if you haven't already. Exclamation point gallery. We'll check those out at some point. We'll do some giveaways. Now we do have a top donator giveaway. Right now on my face, I'm currently the top donator. Or I'm currently the prize. No, it's definitely a Contemptor Dreadnought, not me. Sorry, folks. Okay. Oh, we can throw that away. That got wet. You're dead to me, paper towel. Like I was saying, we're going to get a little crazy with this because I want to bring it up, and we're going to do a highlight color on the armor plating. It's going to go on the side sponsons and also on the side accelerator auto cannons too. And that is... I'm going to tighten that up. Oh, so one other thing I wanted to show you too. So I wanted to do a little bit of streaks and such. And I was like, man, what's my commitment level on this? I was like, I could do a streak on each one of these little rivets, right? And I was like, it's just too much work. I'm not feeling that. I was like, what if I just do some streaks on this? Keep it kind of tight. Just do do some quickie stuff there. So I was reading the White Dwarf, and they had this cool little explanation on how to do some streaking, and it seemed pretty easy to do. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna try that out, because you know it's all about hobby YOLO. Just getting out of your comfort zone, trying new things. If they don't work, you know, if you turn your Karn the Betrayer pink, there's always a fix for it. If you mess up your tank, there's always a fix for it. You can just sponge over it. I mean, this tank is literally weathered to all get out. So who cares if we mess it up? I don't care. So I'm going to get in here with some Lamian medium. That's that technical stuff. It's basically what we use to thin down paints and allow them to spread out evenly. So I'm just making a little tract down the side of the vehicle. I'm going to come in with some Mornfang Brown and get all up in there in these cracks right here, little pool area, and then I'm just gonna kind of pull it down, make some dirty little grimy streaks. And it's a lot easier to do this. You're basically making a little slip and slide with your Mornfang there. If you want to go a little harder in the paint, want to make it a little darker, you just go like, instead of pulling it down from this area right here, directly kind of pull it there. It's going to be a little glossy, but when you mat it down, it'll be fine. Definition on it. And go around here real quick, so it looks like it kind of pulled up and kind of came down. I don't know if that's easy to see in the little bit of y'all see that? Little grimy streaks. You could also do this with that vanilla oxide stuff. Like if you had some metals and you wanted to like pull it down on that too, same principle applies. It's just a little bit more liquidy. See, now it's starting to dry. You can kind of see the streaks a little bit better. But I mean, you can do this with black too, like up here where that where those vents are. We could throw a little bit of same deal. Let me find a black real quick. There we go. Grab that army painter. I'm only gonna say army painter a few times on this stream. No shots involved. Although I like their stuff. Great product.
I'm doing my part too.
Grave mistake. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so let's do this. Let's just pretend, I don't know, this rivet and down. Something like that. Whatever. So say you don't have a lot of like super crazy airbrush control, but you can draw a pretty thin line with your paintbrush, right? You pull a little black down here. Kind of spot put some black around this rivet, and we're just gonna pull it. If you mess up, you don't like it, grab your finger eraser. That spread pretty quick. Oh, nope, it erased. There was just all that sponging right there. So I didn't like it. I just literally erased it with my finger, going back with some Lamian medium. Thought I was coming in a little too hot. Not a big deal. Do it again. Make our little slip and slide. How many of y'all remember that Dane Cook skit? It's like slip and slide, bleed out your butt. Painting skid marks in the back of your Space Marines? I suppose you could. Psycho Steve. I mean, if you're into that sort of thing. That was a little too hot on that one right there. There we go. Now it kind of looks like a little bit of oil, a little bit of grime. Throw some black in. Definitely looks like some dirty oil's been leaking out that. But you kind of get the idea. Gothmog, Lord of Balrog says, so I put up episode 1 of a new podcast hosted by me and my Adepticon team. It's called Allies of Inconvenience. I'll tell you what, that sounds like every Adepticon team. Just trying to get there is like half the battle.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part too.
All right. JK Naps, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Just did some oil streaking. A little crazy stuff right there. That's our streaking. You can see. Let's go streaking. There you can see the brown that we just used. There's some other streaking I did. Now you can make it darker, you can make it lighter, whatever you want to do. Very easy. All right, so now we're gonna get a little crazy with the cheese whiz because I want to pull. We got ourselves a chip. What do we do when we have a chip? We just take some black and we sponge right over it because this is a dirty, dirty, dirty tank. So dirty. Boom. You can even, if that's too much black for you, just come in with a little bit of silver over top, the same silver we used, and just tighten it up. So now we're gonna do some top level highlights on top of this. Gonna be a little sparing because I don't want to get too crazy with it, but I want to use this color to tie it in with the colors we're gonna use on the armor plates for the accelerator cannons right here, and some up into here, and then the armor plates on the sides are gonna be right here, and maybe we'll do the tops, the targeter thing. I don't know. Not sure yet. Just dab a little bit of this out. Ulthan gray. We're actually using the airbrush. It's a little bit thinner. Find some more pluck foam. Here we go. So I'm just gonna use the other end of the brown I was using. Kind of pluck it a little bit. And this is gonna be very sparing. Like, I don't want to get too crazy with it. Put the hey Gothmog, put the link to your podcast in there. Make sure you put it over on Spiky Bits Hobbies. If you want to write like a synopsis about it or what have you, with a link, we could probably run it on the weekend on the site. Now we're just gonna take this, just like we were dry brushing. Gonna kind of dab it off a little bit. I know I've been doing a lot of dabbing on the stream lately, but this is the final highlight. It's hard to see. I'm gonna have to do that over black there. Basically the final highlight of kind of what we're doing here. Golden Trousers wants to know what spray booth I use. I use the, oh, you can't really see it. It's the TCP Global kind of spray booth thing. I think it's like $100 or so. You can do the same thing with a blower fan, like a kind of like a high capacity blower fan in like a Tupperware container, and probably get out of it for a lot less. What I actually did recently was there's a couple of 3M filters that are 16 by 18, I think. And I actually put them doubled them up and put them at the exhaust point so I can run this inside. Synapse, thank you for the host. What's up, man? So you can kind of go that route too. If you don't want to, you know, reach the thing outside, then just throw some filters on it. But you're gonna have to double up because it will get through a single filter. All right, so I'm gonna check this down here just to be sure. It looks good. It looks kind of like what I'm looking for. A little bit of contrast, a little bit more color. But I'm using very, very, very sparingly here around this area. I'm gonna try to kind of keep it near where some of the black stuff is, but nothing too crazy. Just a little, very sparsely. Just as a good little, kind of like, what is that? I don't know. Why is it there? No, I don't know either. It's just there for contrast. I really can't say. I have no idea why this gray has suddenly appeared. Maybe it's some sort of earth. Maybe not. Don't know. Trying to be very sparing with it, but just enough to where when we do those armor plates, it'll kind of pull everything together, because this will be the top color of those armor plates. I might go just watch. Once you get one of these relics and it's sitting there, you know, the Space Marines are pulling out of the hole, and the Omnissiahs are like chanting all their stuff and praying that it'll work. They're not gonna like clean the dirt. They're not gonna do anything because they're like, man, if this thing starts up, we don't want to piss off the machine spirit by cleaning it. That's how we have Grimdark. Thing's gonna be dirty. It's old. It's probably older than most of the Space Marines that are gonna be driving it. This is a relic and hero of the Imperium. Being a hero of the Imperium, what the heck is Marnius Calgar gonna do when Guilliman wakes up? I'm a couple seconds ahead on your phone? I don't know. Through the miracle of internet technology, a complex series of tubes has propelled me into the future. Now remember, paint's transparent. It's going to fade a little bit. It's going to sink in. It's not going to be a thing. But I didn't want to go too crazy with it, so I'm going to hit up the turret as well. Never forget your turret. High traffic areas. Like that. Very easy. Very simple. Blam. Love it. Okay. That was easy. So that brings us to the point where we pretty much finished weathering all of this crazy red. Done some streaking through the Grimdark. Done the metals, weathered the treads. Really just nitpicky stuff at this point that I'm not going to worry about yet until I go back. I do the airbrushing on the armor plates that I just showed you on those different pieces. Kind of see what we're looking at. It's a little red in the picture. Haven't been able to adjust things quite yet. Let's go over and check the gallery. See what we got popping off. And do a giveaway. Raffle it. Alright. I know Slowfuse has got something in here. There's a few. Boba Ram starting an Imperial Fist from Citadel Guide paint scheme. I'll tell you what, I love those Citadel guides and the whole paint the whole paint thing, paint guides and everything. Oh, there you go. Is this the Prospero Burns, or is this a different one? I like the lighter yellow. It's not quite that orangey yellow, but I mean this is just as good for any Imperial Fist. That's just personal preference kind of type deal. And the black highlighting everything's pretty fresh as well. Oh, Slow Fuse only has base coated work in progress. Okay, that makes sense. Well, I wouldn't want to show off any of that. Oh, the Calth paint guide. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm digging it. What's the undercolor there? What's that? Is that like Mornfang or something? That brown underneath there? Oh, Bobaram. That's great. I mean, this is solid. It's just I like a little bit more orangey yellow, but this looks just fine. I actually can't place that brown you're using in there. Really interested. It's a great start. How many more you got to paint? That's Ender of Men right there sometimes. Bowler to you. Baller. Baller to you. Baller serious? Ooh, that's interesting. Got some war paint on that face. Thick fades. Really interesting colors. I like the gauntlet color right there. Those blues and purples. Looks like he did it on the crotch plate too. Very different, very striking from the rest of it. The like kind of icy type colors. The only thing I could say is maybe just give it a very light glaze to pull together some of this chest, these abs. Really pop those abs out and kind of fade in musculars, kind of shading a little bit in with everything a little bit more. Maybe like a Gilman glaze, and I watered that down a lot more too. Probably half of what it comes in the bottle. On some dirty Nurgle bases. Digging it. Oh, Aberlin Sunset on white primer with the wash, and then the shop deep bone edges. Okay. Reexlin Flash. Alright, I got it. Boba. Nice. Okay. I thought that looked like an actual painted on color, so couldn't tell. Good job. Love that demon Zinch prints too. Baller to you. Drago, Eldrad trying some new stuff. Ghosty, hologram, you all base coats, no washes or highlights yet. Alright. Ooh, that's interesting. Nice teals in purples. With a orangey red. Goes pretty well with all of it. I like it. Yeah, a very light glaze, Baller. Very light. To hit those abs. That Eldrad. Yep, it's just like you said. You know everything I was gonna tell you, Drago. Yeah, those colors are very popping together. I assume you're gonna hit the edges of the black and everything too, like some Penrith or something, or some of that Raykarth. I think there's the Raykarth color. D-Dag's got two. Oh, let's that one. That one. That one. I don't know if we need to take a look. Human Rust is super shiny. Looks like a super shiny picture. It must have been a sunburst. From what I can tell, he's painted pretty well, but it's hard, kind of, and the armor's a little weathered, but it's hard to see it. Drago, yeah, that's the only way to paint. You gotta get that hobby YOLO. Go YOLO on. That hobby YOLO. Hard to tell in this picture, but I think you're getting where you need to be. I can't really see the armor, but it looks like it's washed out. With that Agrax, that might be a flesh. Hard to tell. Getting there. Drag. Oh wait, is this one less shinier? Maybe it's shiny because of the wash. I don't know. All possibilities are possible. I don't know what that means. Yeah, it's about the same from the last picture. Post it up when it's done if you can kind of not use the flash and kind of back up a little bit. Drag. Be a little bit easier to see. Me tinks. Me tinks. Oh, I already did that. Okay, let's see if we got any more. Jump to a giveaway real quick. We got a few more. Alright. Still one more name. Raven Guard Assault Squad. Your view with the OSLs. Him using plastic putty. I hope that's that Vallejo plastic putty. That is the heat. Oh, part airbrush, part line work. Wow, dude. Definitely getting there. Solid edge work. Obviously went perpendicular with your paint. Brush to the sharp edges. Didn't mess around anywhere it didn't, but you used the airbrush to highlight those flat panel edges, including the little needle beaky face. So you just got a little bit of highlighting to do on the red, perhaps, but maybe not. Hard to tell where you're going with that. And I really love the bases. Looks like, again, airbrush highlighted with some light dry brushing. And the ring really pops it all off, so it doesn't get all super crazy. Are those, what are those pads? Still one more name. Are those decals or are those actual plastic pads? Inquiring minds want to know. OSL on the back, yep, and hyper highlighter around the edges, some perpendiculars. Oh yeah. You know, it's funny, if you looked at it from behind, you'd be like, yo, this is a Death Company. Wah. But of course, when you flip it around, you can tell they're Raven Guard. Just because you can't see any of the shoulder pads, only the studded ones. Are those custom rubble bases, or is that stuff from the new? Like custom rubble. Probably spend at least 2 minutes doing that, maybe 3. Some are plastic with decals, some are forged. Okay, figured it. Oh yeah. Black is such a very unforgiving color. What black edging is that? Is that Eshin? It doesn't look like it's the Fenrisian or Fenris gray. Here's Tim the Great. With, what is that, an eagle? Oh, is that the storm eagle or the raptor? I can't see the sides. Oh, I see what you're doing with the plastic putty on the gaps right there on the left and right, starboard and port fuselages. Yeah, you could hit it with a little bit of air, of hot air, and then just kind of squeeze it kind of together and then dunk it in water. But to be honest, if it's that intolerance, I would just hit it with plastic putty too. Now I'm more worried about this front gap right here. Kind of looks like a derpy lip. Oh, still warmer name. I remember now. Yeah, they're attached to those. The new Assault Marines. I dig it. Yeah, that Fire Raptor, it's a tough kit because those side plates, as you well know, don't sometimes come all warped, right? That's a technical term. And getting them to match up with the front, can't see it here in this picture either, but on the left and right flanks, right next to the left and right of the cockpit is some plastic areas that it has to connect to, and it's all just very convoluted, very difficult. Yeah, they're a pain. I feel you on that one. Believe. You just gotta be careful when you heat stuff up, Boba Ram. You know, try to move the gun, have like a consistent, just like your spray primering. You know, you want to have a consistent coating of air, of hot air going onto your pieces, but not concentrated in one spot, because yeah, you will literally blow torch a hole through something if you fit on one spot. So you want to make sure you're getting a nice, even lay, I guess, transference of heat. There it is. Go look at some of Slow-Fuse's stuff. I mean, I feel like it's a little too shiny for me. Maybe a little too airbrushy, I guess. Like, I'm not really sure. I guess you could just like give it a black wash and it would really like kind of pull it all together. Like just a light black wash, like all over it. Just all, the whole thing. Just black wash it. I don't know what model that is, but that's pretty fresh. I like the base too. It's probably that what is that stuff from CMOM? Dark Age? Is that what it is? Yeah, oh yeah, they're definitely begging to be Wolfen models. Go clean your airbrush. Ah, kids these days. Yeah, just dip it. What did you paint this, Slow Fuse? Is this what you've been working on all weekend? I remember seeing you paint this, and it was like all like base coated, and then all of a sudden it's like Tuesday and it's all painted. I'm jealous. Jealous. There you go. Work in progress, Fatey. Now we gave a Fate Weaver on stream yesterday. I got another one in here. Take a look at him. Me too. Oh, let me go grab him real quick. We're gonna do a giveaway here in a second. Get your catnaps ready. Assume the catnap position. So what model games actually painted up? Not one, but two Fate Weavers. This one's mine though. I already gave one away. One and done. Check out this bad boy. A little out of focus because the camera's a little closer to the table. How fresh is that? Got the book. Finished that one last Thursday. I must be living in the past, Slow Fuse. Oh, alright, well, there you go. Yeah, this is a Fate Weaver, soon to be in a Long War battle report. At some point. Maybe along with his BFF Magnus. Hard to say. Never know what might happen. Alright, what should we do first? Let's do... Where's that little thingy-mabobber? Alright, let's do the Cromlech. Go look. The Cromlech Sentry Gun and Wound... Where'd the wound things go? Uh-oh. Cats ate him. Y'all thought you were gonna get two. Sure they're here somewhere. Nope. Well, dang. We'll find it. They couldn't have gone far. They fell down behind something. So the Cromlech, oh, they're inside of it. Well, there you go. That makes it easy. So Cromlech sentry gun with all the weapon options, all the weapons, and little wound counters right there. From one, we'll throw 10 at this if you want. If you want to start the timer. So exclamation point ticket, singular number of tickets after a space. You'll see everybody doing it. Just copy them. Will enter you. One catnap gets you 1 ticket. You can find out how many catnaps you have by typing in exclamation point catnap, like everyone else is doing right there as well. Like, I don't know, how many do I have? Maybe I have some catnaps, maybe not.
I'm doing
I
my
don't know.
part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part too.
Swifty1000, thank you for the follow. Catnapping it up, giving away a little Cromlech sentry gun and some wound tokens. Wound markers, wound token. Man, there's only like half an hour left in the show. It's crazy. Time flies. Time flies. No cat box. It's for a sentry gun from Cromlech and some wound tokens. It's cool because I think the sentry gun's like $12 or something, or euros. But this one comes with all the weapon options, so it's basically like you're getting 12 of them, or 5 of them without the stands, but it's still pretty cool. And it slots into the back of a Rhino, or you can put it on the Warboy, I don't know. Exclamation point ticket, number of tickets. It's open. You have a ticket? Was it over? What were you trying to do? How many catnaps do you have, Warboy? You have 1. Well, you can't enter now. It's over. It's been over for a second. You shouldn't have 99 catnaps. If it says 1, you got 1. I don't know, Warboy. I'm gonna have to look into it for you. It says you have 1. Exclamation point ticket 1. Alright, we're gonna have to look at that. Alright, let's draw us a winner. .99 catnaps. Is that even a thing? Is that possible? Hold on a second. Doubt it. Could be though. Trying to look for this command real quick. Not that. Check. Warboy Ace. I'm not sure. Maybe you don't have And Y2K. Well, let's try it at the end of the stream, see what's up. It might just be a rounding error. I'm not sure. And not, yeah, you have to have more meows. All right, let's draw a winner real quick. Always something. It wouldn't be a stream without some technical difficulties. Alien Crusader, you here? Cromlech. Hype them up. They just won a Cromlech prize pack from our friends over there, that great Bits company, Bits and Model Company. Actually, they put out whole kits, tanks, everything. Yes, no, maybe. You get signal. Nope. Thanks, Gothmog. Julian, are you there? Are you there? Maybe. Not sure if there. Well, here's the interesting thing. Do we re-pick? What do we do? I need an adult. I think these are pretty baller. I think these are the same thing. They're the Razorback turrets. I don't think he's there. Can't hold up the stream because people can't be bothered. Check back after they enter a free giveaway. The question is, how do you just hit draw winner again? Is that how it works? Yeah, that seems to make sense. They're all taking a cat nap. Ah, Yelta, you're crazy. We'll give them a minute. I mean, we're on a 15-second delay. But we're not trying to get too crazy with it, right? We all got things to do. We all got places to be. Everybody's place is here on the stream, I feel like. IR adult, I vote redraw. Behind 3 minutes the other night? That's not good. Yeah, still one more name. They make a missile launcher now as well. And a radar dish. Fantastical. We'll give it a minute. I'm watching the clock. Not my raffle winner. Oh, Gothmog, too soon, bro. Too soon. Can I add a point? Can I add a half a cat nap? Nah. Bet you I can. The Hylian Crusades here. Y'all try to take it away from them. All right, congrats. Send me a whisper with your real person name, real person address. Congratulations, by the way. We waited for you. Some folks didn't want to wait, but I waited those 2 minutes for you because we care. Add 0.1. Poor boy. That bit. Greedy pack of cats. Yeah, you are. I don't think it worked, War Boy. I'm not sure if it worked. Point. I don't think it worked. No, definitely did not want. Not. All right, moving on. I don't know if you got wicked lag or what, Hylian, but just send me your real person name, real person address. Yeah, Warboy, that might have done it. You could try to do another $1 and see if it like bumps you up or not. I'm not sure. All I see is even numbers, so I don't know what to tell you, bro. Might just be a little fractiony rounding error there. You know what I mean? I think before we get out of here tonight, we're gonna do the bits bag one. Now next week we'll do a top donator for one of these two. But tonight it's just straight catnaps. And then Friday we have all sorts of giveaways to do. We got some sample packs from Elric's Hobbies. We got some more Cromlech stuff. And then of course we have all the top donators and cat boxes and things like that. That's fine. I'm not going to ship your stuff probably till tomorrow or the next day anyways, Hylian. Send me your full address and a real person name. It's all good in the hood. Yeah, that putty's pretty good stuff. Alright, let's get back. Some painting. I'm not going to start any airbrushing tonight, so I think what we can do is we can go in here and work on...
You gotta give me a ride.
Some of this other stuff here.
Way too big to drive to the devil's house.
Below tough.
Drive, monkey, drive!
There you go. All right, check it now. So we're gonna jump back to this and just do some quick yellows, just some basic brush technique. I know it's all stuff you've seen before, but the trick is if you keep your paints watery enough, you can use your finger as a eraser, and it's just Flash Gits airbrush. So it's a little watery. Fine by me. Let's get in the cradle here. Cat's cradle, of course. Right. What color is that? Does it look like green on camera, or is it like washed out? Had everything else working except for the camera commands, just like lost it. They're like, nope, not gonna work. And I'm like, all right, touche. I'm not gonna restart again, camera. It's possible you would have won. But you know what? I might just make it a ridiculously high catnap cap for this dice bag giveaway that's about to happen. Green looks good. Thank you, Liz. We're starting to kind of wind down projects here. I really wanted to have the Sicaran done already and off to my friend. True OG, the very first supporter of the spiky bits. He called me up about a month ago. He's like, hey man, you still got my Sicaran? I was like, holy crap, I do. Like, in some foam. Buried it away. Hidden from the world. I was like, yeah, I actually do. Like, can you paint that? And I was like, Yeah, what color you want? He's like, I don't care. I'm like, you just said the magic words. Gonna have some fun with that. So tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern, I think after Slow Feast streams, we will have the live Long War webcast over on YouTube. Eventually, I think we want to do that on Twitch, but we're baby stepping up to it. Baby step. Oh, you know what's funny is I can't adjust this camera, but this camera's adjusted to be far away because I was working on the tank that's so big, and now this is so small. Streamer problems. Hashtag streamer problems. What we got here. But this is that great patented Kenny Boucher color, I suppose. With the starts out with an Iosin green worked up through the necrotites in random patches. Very similar to how I did the tux, at least technique wise, on my Stonehorns. My big fatty Beast Claw Raiders for my Ogors, right? And then we just go in and we hyper highlight everything. And we did a lot of work already on stream. But to be honest, I never came back and finished it because I wanted to start something new. Which pretty much turned into my airbrush breaking and us trying to fix it live on stream for 3 to 4 streams. But fortunately I had that backup brush, which is always good. Always keep a backup. And I have a backup to my backup. I actually have a little container that has one of those brass fittings in it that's just constantly soaking. So if worse comes to worse, I can switch that out with something, right? That's always good. Mastodon, Thunderhawk, and Stormbird. Edag, dang. Which Thunderhawk do you have? Oh, I guess you have the Thunderhawk and the Stormbird. How's that Stormbird? It's much bigger than the Thunderhawk, right? Swifty. Hitting all these edges, hyper edges. Now right here, it starts to get a little dull, and you've seen this before. Nothing too crazy, nothing new on here, right?
In 3,
Stormbird
2,
will set me back a
1.
good 1500 AD.
Is this a 5 o'clock free crack
Australian. JP Gray's wife Liz, thank you for the donation. Trying to steal me. I know it says top donor. It's me. Can't have me. I'm super expensive to cook for. I wouldn't wish me on anybody. Way bigger. Making a base for it is a no-go. I have a little base for mine. Actually, no turtles designed. You can see it right there. Right at the back of my chair. It's a little City Fight Ruins where the acrylic rod goes into it. Pretty good design.
You gotta give me a ride.
I'm way too big to drive to the devil's house.
Drive, monkey, drive!
Thank you, Tim. Coming in hot with another $10 donation.
In 3,
Tim wants me all
2,
to himself.
1.
Is this a 5 o'clock free crack giveaway?
Funny trousers. Thank you for the donation as well. So right here, I'm just pulling it back. I'm just going over the top. Funny trousers is like, I got nothing. Here's just a funny quote from some guy. Insert funny quote here. It's going in hot right over the tops. Pulling it down because it's not that crisp edge. A lot of this in here, right in this area, isn't a crisp edge. So I'm really going to have to concentrate. It's not going to be the freebie, the easy stuff that I'm used to. So I'm just going to kind of skip it. For right now, just kind of hanging out with y'all, Robbie B and chilling and all. y'all. I said y'all like a couple times. But y'all is my army painter for February, I suppose. I should have checked myself. The man who wrecked himself at Spiky Bits. You know, I was just talking with people. A friend of mine, I forget. I talked to too many people probably. Probably JP Gray. Probably furious at me right now. But I was like, man, I don't really have a problem with banning people in my stream yet. Maybe it was Zeb. I don't even know anymore. What day is it again? I don't have those kind of problems. I guess people just know I will ban the shit out of them if they act a fool. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe just nobody has acted up yet. Maybe it's all in my mind. Alright, so we got about 8 minutes to the top donator. We'll probably do that first. Actually, no, let's do the dice bag first. Seems smarter. In case somebody comes in second. Ain't nothing wrong with silver, but if it gets you a contemptor dreadnought, makes it just taste a little better. Thunder Chicken also made one with kit bashing a rhino and 2. Oh, I've seen those conversions going around. They're pretty sweet. Yeah, there's a lot of different ways to do it. I really hope they come out with a plastic one at Warhammer Fest, but you know, I was so excited when I saw the previews for Angelus Book 8 for Horus Heresy, and then I realized that a year ago they showed us a preview for Inferno, and it's technically still not released yet. I mean, I'm sure it'll come out this weekend, but damn, guys, y'all killing it. A year? And now they're saying there's going to be 15 to 20 books. Like, there are literally folks that are going to die before they see all of the Horus Heresy. Like, die of old age. Like, literally die of old age before all the Horus Heresy books come out from Forgeroll. If they keep it up at, like, 1 per year. That's an eventuality. Alright. Let's do this. The old metal, oh my gosh. The old metal Thunderhawk, brutal. That's a hobbyist nightmare. You gotta pin every square of that thing, every panel. You gotta pin all the corners. I put one together for a guy. Most brutalist thing I've ever put together in my life. Okay. Slide my butt back. LVO Twitch was annoying. You had to ignore 2 people in 3 hours. That's not good. Whew. The Emperor and Sanguinus? That's weird. He wasn't... I don't think the Emperor was there on Cygnus Prime. Okay. Is that an old guy joke, Spiky Bits? Might be. You never know. Alright, let's go over to the raffle. Raffle. So this one's gonna be for the very first Spiky Bits dice. And we'll do 35. Ish. 35-ish. That's probably good. Not too bad for a Tuesday night. Alright, here we go. Start the timer. Exclamation point ticket and the number of tickets. Hopefully it works for you, Warboy. Or the Spiky Bits dice bag. We had the fat sack of bits in it to boot. 1/4 pound fat sack. Nope, it's just 1 for 1. You can enter up to 35 of them, I guess. 35-ish. $20 didn't update my catnaps. Pretty sure. Does work when you have enough. Poor boy. I think you just had like a weird fraction there. Did not update you. Did you use an e-check? Did you try turning the computer on and then off? If you did an e-check, may not have worked. Or if you had used 2 different payment types today, also doesn't like that as well. No, I know you're not a liar. There's a here. There's just a thing where it doesn't like different payment types. Like, you gotta use the same payment type all throughout. Oh, looks like it closed already. Deal. I'm gonna have to check on that. I'll have to check the logs on that. Send me a whisper real quick. I have to look into that one. I mean, it's adding. I see when folks throw in, like Warboy, it added his ticket, or it added his catnap. So I think it might just be a problem with yeah, PayPal. It does not like the PayPals. All right, so we're almost out of time. Let's do this real quick. We got about 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Everybody here? Everybody ready? Are you ready? Where'd it go? Minimized it. There we go. Trial winner. Son of Bjorn! Bjorn. Son of Bjorn! Boom. 16 tickets. That's a mighty fine amount of tickets to enter, I feel like. Congratulations. I know you're probably there. Hype up, son of Bjorn. Congrats. You there? How about now? Got about a minute left. In the top donator, I think Tim's gonna get it. Yep. Are you kidding me? I am not kidding you. There's no kidding allowed. Alright, congratulations. Send me your real people name. Real people address. I think I've shipped to you before. I don't know. It's hard. It's a blur. Everybody's names and stuff. It's a blur. It's the whole thing. Fat sack and dice bag. Now, remember, Monday, our top donator will be our very second Spiky Bits dice bag ever in the history of ever. I think it'll be Monday. I'm pretty sure. 50% sure. I always reserve the right backpedal at any time. And it looks like time's up on the top donator. Tim the Great wins that one. Thanks everybody for watching tonight. Let's go raid somebody. Go, or as I like to call it, let's go make somebody that's streaming freak out. Now, next week, or I guess Friday, we'll have lots more freebie giveaways. And we'll bust out the airbrush, start doing some of those armor highlights that I was talking about on the Sicaran. Start pulling that together and hopefully start a new project next week after the hobby report. We'll see. I'm 50% sure we're going to start a new project. All right, let's see who I'm following. That is Freeman. Here we go. Here's one. All right, get those cats out. And Maddie with the fatty says he loves Spiky Bits raids. That's right. All right, good night, everybody. Get ready. Tim the Great, you cannot train a Contempt. I'm worth at least 2 Contemptor Dreadnoughts. All right, here we go. Get those cats ready.
Deleted scenes, bonus content, and all the interviews and post-game wrap-up videos can be located in the Hall of Veterans on thelongwar.net. Visit thelongwar.net today and try a week completely free with no strings attached. That's not all. TheLongWar.net is also your hobby resource for exclusive early access with an ad-free experience to all your favorite videos. Members of the Hall of Veterans gain early exclusive access to multiple hobby videos.